Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode. I don't know why I just closed that door. Seemed like the thing to do. So we are all done with the horde. Just have to remember to get back over here next time. Get everything cleaned up the way it needs to be. Replace some of this dirt. I guess a cop exploded, or I don't know what happened over there. But it was a very exciting horde. Think we'll stick with the 35 spawn. Might bump it up in the future a little bit more. Make our way on up to the 50 spawn per wave. One of those early morning sessions for me, so you're going to hear me sipping on my coffee once again. I wonder where that road goes over there. It goes up on the hill. Let's take a look at the map. Well, it goes into a place that we have not been yet. Okay. We might have to check that out someday. See where it leads to. So we're going to take a trip back to the Hub City base, stop by, make sure there's nothing we need to gather. Maybe, let's see, maybe the cement we need to gather. Do I have anything on me right now? Oh, yeah, we do have a good bit of stuff on me. On our person here. I can dump that off. Take care of this zombie lady. Alright. On the road again. Probably need to stop taking these roads and just take a direct route across. Let's look at the map here and see. We could cut across there. Only thing is there's some mountains. Whoa. Just kind of wasting time there, stopping and kill some zombies. So let's get back to the hub, and we're going to get on over to the new construction. We'll stop by our small bunker close by. Top all the forges off there. And get some more cement mixing up. Then we're gonna get back there and do a little building. We're getting closer. Boy, there's so many zombies in this little town. If we needed to level something up, this would be the place to do it. Fortunately, almost every skill is, all of our skills are capped out. Most of them, at least, the ones that matter. You know what? I'm going to stop by this vendor just because we're here. And we're really only here every horde day. Probably stop by the stores as well. I don't see why we wouldn't. A hardware store. I don't really need to stop by the gun store anymore, though. I have so many gun parts as it is, just from taking on those hordes. Kind of a waste of time to go by the gun stores. Really don't get anything but just a few gun parts that we already have. Multiples of. We won't even take our coins in here because it's about a 90% chance. About a 95% chance that he's going to have junk. Secret stash first. Nothing in the secret stash of worth. Heavy bandit boots. What kind of boots do we have on us here? And these are 63, 67. Not fully repaired either. And these are... yeah, it's pretty close. It's not even worth me taking time to go get coins and come back. Nothing in the ammo and weapons. Just a bunch of junk. It's always a waste of my time stopping by to visit him. Of course, we do have that other trader that we went to up at the above the other hub city. Maybe we stop by there next horde. After the next horde. Always seem to leave myself short on time for the hordes. Next horde day, I need to really make a mental note here that we have to get back over there in time to make more barbed wire and to replace and repair all of it, because we've not done a good job of that. And these hordes getting larger like they are, it's you know, it's going to take more time preparing ourselves. So we need to be on our way straight there in the morning, next horde day, which would be 126. Right, almost there. This is kind of a long ride from the one big city to the hub. There's an airdrop close by. Should be right here. 600. We'll take the first aid kits. So we don't do a good job of picking up all of those airdrops. Make sure I'm hitting. There's another airdrop right here. Since we're close by the base, we might as well get this thing real quick as well, since I've done a very poor job picking these up. Oh, there's a bear right there. Where's that airdrop? Oh, we went by it. Bear attacking zombies. Those things are so fast. Oh, look at that. Look at all the gun parts. Had just enough space in our inventory, too. Okay, I think our base is right there. Nice. Well, it's kind of good. It saved us having to go to any gun store. Drive around the tree farm. I don't think there's anything in my bike worth taking inside. I'll triple check to make sure. Nope. We'll throw those in there to get another stack. We'll also throw those in there. Our handlebars and our seat. Oh, look at that. We'll put a 600 seat on that bad boy. You know, I thought about maybe making another mini bike. And I should have done that before we left the other base. Of course, I don't think I had the proper stuff to do it with. But we'll go ahead and make ourselves another mini bike and have one for every base. You know, leave the parts in a storage somewhere at every base. That way we don't get caught with no mini bike, because that would be awful if we died, and we've almost died a few times now. Dump this stuff off real quick here. Sort on you. We'll go. Boy, I didn't mean to bring my guns with me. That's okay. We might do something with all of these guns before next episode anyway, or next horde. I mean, we may try to get on up to 600 on all of them, because right now we're close. We just need to combine a few things. Look at that, we had a 600 shotgun. Stick our parts in here real quick. Lots of good parts. We're going to scrap these little shotguns here. Stick that part in there. Do a sort. Look at that. Chest full of parts to repair our guns with. We're going to stick all of our bullets minus the 500 stack of 7.62 in here. Those sorted out. Shouldn't need to smelt any brass for quite some time. Don't think that I need any more repair kits. We'll leave that bit of scrap over here. do a sort. We have that steel shovel to repair ours with. So I think that's it. Let's take a look at our fuel situation over here. We'll take just a couple with us over there, but I don't think we need it. We'll take it just in case. At this fire over here for our goldenrod tea. We're going to turn it off just for that last bit of goldenrod. Don't need that. We'll take one stack. We take 2 stacks with us. And might as well drink it up because we have not done that recently. Boy, we were almost completely down to 0 on thirst. We get some meat stew to drink or to eat as well. All right. Oh, there we go. 100%. Okay. Well, I think that's everything but the cement. Make sure we didn't have any in there, any cement mix. Well, that's a lot. Leaves us with a tiny amount over here, but that's okay. Check these and make sure. Okay, we left ourselves with no stone. Wood is not an issue. You know what? Clay is an issue at the other base. Let's just take 2 stacks of that. So that should be everything. We have first aid kits. We have our sniper rifle. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. What did I do with my auger? I think I left it at the place that we're building at. I really hope that I did. Goodness. I usually always carry that thing around with me because I'm so afraid of losing it. But thinking of that, let's go by the hardware stores real quick here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and hang a right. Going this way. We'll swing by the hardware stores real quick. I don't remember the last time we were there. If it's untouched, then we'll go through them and just kind of grab some things or whatever. But if not a big deal. We'll worry about it before next horde. Maybe we leave a day early before next horde, and we do that. You know, we go by some of the stores. I'm kind of tired of running so close on the hordes. You know what? We're only going to take the stuff that's like that. Stuff that we absolutely need and have to have. Everything else we just throw out. We don't need all that stuff. Wood frames. That's one thing I don't have on me. That's okay. Have some somewhere. Not even going to take the time to scrap any of this stuff. We're just going to grab and go. Steel shovel. A little bit of gas. We'll leave that in there. Headlights, rechargeable battery. Nail gun. Repair kits. We absolutely need those. Whoops. Rebar, we're going to need that. Yeah, sorry, you know, I don't think I ever used the, maybe I did. don't think I ever used the fertilizer that we had. Someone made mention of that, but I don't know what episode they were on. I forgot to take a look at that. Go back and take a look at it. I don't know if I ever used the fertilizer or not. We did have a pretty good stash set up of it. So, 1, 2, and hang a right. It's all quiet in the hub city today. Boy, there are airdrops straight ahead of us, aren't there? So the next street, there are actually 2 airdrops on the next street. So maybe we go to this hardware store real quick and then take a look at those. I don't know. We really don't need whatever's in them at this point. There's a big hole from a cop. Come on, Spartan. In and out. In and out. Grab this stuff and take on off. We'll take that rebar with us. So we're going to need that. A little auger blade action. I always say, hey, when I come back, I'll have more space and more time. Nice, another auger blade, and we'll scrap and take all of this stuff, and I always just end up throwing it out. I don't know why, I just don't throw it out the first time through. Alright, well, that was not a complete wasted run. At least we got a few repair kits and auger blade. Decent auger blade. Let's get away from zombie woman. Oh, and Mr. Cop. And head back to the base. Boy, we've already wasted 15 minutes just running around town and doing silly stuff. Can't tell where the road begins and ends here. Mountain man. Oh, no. I'm going to take your brothers out right now. You look a little bit like Joel. Big guy with a beard. Yeah, I'm ready to get back on this this build over here. It's going to be a fun build to play around with. Have my plan B in the center. Of course, plan B it's a pretty big plan B. It took a long time to dig that deep pit to bedrock out. That's a heck of a fall. My only worry with that is once again, the pit is on the inside and the base part where you stand is on the outside. So it's not like we're going to get tons of zombies to fall down in there. The only way it can really work efficiently is if the base is located on the inside and the pit on the outside. Probably should have planned ahead for that, but it was something that I decided to do after the fact. And I'd already laid out all of the concrete pillars and all of that. So it's just a neat little addition. Plus, I want to do something special in the center. Nice. Sun coming back out again. The sun will come out tomorrow. So out of the gloomy hub into the desert. Boy, we need to get ourselves a supercharged mini bikes while we need to get. See if I can reach across here and get my coffee while I drive. Now, this thing's pretty fast. If you take your eyes off the road for just a moment, you can end up in a place that you don't want to be. Almost there. So it'll leave us a little bit of time when we get over there to kind of assess the new construction site. It gives us about 5.5 days to get some solid work done. It's about 5 hours we'll have to get that much closer to completion. I don't believe I'm going to have it ready anytime soon and be horde worthy. We don't want to, well, I don't want to give anything away with what I'm going to do on one portion of it, but the bottom pillars, I absolutely have to have those steel, because those cops are going to be not only shooting the pillars, but they're going to be exploding. And we don't want them falling through into our base. Is that a present or is that leftover? That's leftover. All right. Well, let's guess we could kind of combine those blades here. It's not going to increase the number of it very much at all. It's because I need to repair them. Let's see how far it drops. 542, 538. It's not bad. 557, and that's an increase. Okay, let's look at what we have here. We're going to put our goldenrod tea, one of those in there, and the beer. Probably don't need that on us. Do a sort. Get our clay in here. Clay in here as well. Pick up our rebar. A decent amount of steel. And we're going to have to cap these off once again. It's very nice to be able to cap those off and have a lot left over to spare. Alright, then stick that in there. Sorted. And we'll just leave our steel in there right now. There's no need to take that out. But we are collecting a pretty decent amount of steel. But we're not even up to reinforced right now where we're at over at the other base. So I could see how much stone we're sitting on. Decent amount. That one repair kit will stuff in here, and the steel shovel too. Do that sort. We're going to take our auger blade over with us to put it on our auger when we get there. Gas, I think we're good on gas. I don't know that for sure. I have 3,000 cement mix here. Before we get that, though, let's get our sand out. Some small stone. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. Let's click on you. 3,000. Okay. And do the same thing one more time here. And then we'll have 6,000 of it to come back to. We'll take this 3 with us. Nice. And we'll take our cement mix with us over there. I guess we could leave a little bit here. We'll leave a couple. But we're going to take it over there with us because we're still going to be doing a little tiny bit of digging. And I think I left some stone over there. Let's cap off these forges with the stone. And I need to cap them off with wood. Do we have any wood left? We don't. Can't believe I ran myself out of wood. That big giant tree farm we have next door. You know what? I did not grab. Son of a gun. I have no wood on me. I tell you what, I said I was going to do that. I was going to make myself an axe, and it's sitting in the workbench over at the other base. Let me just cut down a tree real fast. We have plenty of wood at the new construction, so I'm not too concerned about that. Just cut down a couple trees real quick. Someone said to time the difference between the axe and the chainsaw, but you can see here now how much faster the chainsaw is. Just a couple seconds and the tree is down. Of course, this axe also is almost broken. That makes a difference. It's almost 2200. When we pull up over there, we're going to have a showdown with the lumberjacks. That is certain. I can't even go down a ladder this morning. Goodness. I'm going to stick you in here. We don't need you. Alright, let's divvy up. Well, first let me make a steel axe. Get one going. And we shouldn't need one over there. Man, it's a minute and a half more wasted time if I stick here. So let's do this. That's a little bit for each one. All right. Nice. Put our steel back away for another day. Now, I don't know how much rebar I left over there. We'll probably go ahead and queue some up. Let's do 250 more. And when we come back, we'll grab that 250 tomorrow or the day after. How much time is left? 50 seconds. All right. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait just 50 more seconds so I can combine these real fast. There's nothing else. Do we have any gas left here? Have a little bit of gas. I did bring the chainsaw. I thought I brought the chainsaw with me over here to cut these trees down. Maybe I am mistaken. Oh, boy. Go ahead and die, lady. Don't scream. So maybe you all can tell me where I left my chainsaw. I thought for sure I brought it over here with us. There's our mini bike. We need to take that mini bike. Oh, there it is right there. We need to take that mini bike back to the other base with us when we go. Alright, so we're going to combine this one with that one. Pair it up 100%. And we're going to take off. Is there any more cement that has been made? Not enough to worry about. There's another screamer coming. Son of a gun. I am going to ease out of the back door here. Hopefully she does not see me. Nice. So that'll be a thing of the past here before long, being able to use that hatch not too far away from your base. If they incorporate the breadcrumbs in Alpha 16, you're not going to be able to do that anymore. Your hatch is going to be very vulnerable. That style bunker will be a thing of the past now. The one thing that they could do that would really hurt us is to take out freefall damage, because Probably the first thing I'm going to do on Alpha 16 is make a free fall base and put the base in the center of the pit like I have on here. And then I'll go from there, playing with different defenses and that type of thing. But if they took away free fall damage like they did last Alpha, then it's gonna be tricky, especially with that new behemoth coming in. So I'm guessing that he falls and splats just like the other zombies do. I'm sure he'll be able to survive a little better than the other zombies, but we're almost there. There's actually an airdrop real close by. So I don't want to draw too much attention to myself here. We're already going to have a couple guys running at us. Maybe. Hello, Mr. Mountain Man. So let's put our cement. Well, you know what? Oh yeah, we don't have any sand. Let's check here and see if I created any sand. Oh, I did create a little bit of sand. Look at that. Old Spartan, thinking ahead. I think that was Captain Morgan Freeman that made that. Alright, so we can make a couple thousand more. And let's do that. Let's cross our fingers for the augers right here. The augeruski. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come running up on me like that. $584. I think that's the best we've had so far. They're getting better, ladies and gentlemen. Just need the auger parts. You know, we can make handlebars, and I don't really know how much of a difference the handlebars make. Alright. Is there anything that we need to take? Oh, yes, we have plenty of rebar. Plenty of rebar. We need to get wood frames. If we don't have any, we need to make some. Get that sorted. Are we completely out of... how much? Okay, look at all of that cement mix that we have there. Nice. Let's do a sort. I need to get some more sand going. We'll get ourselves set up for success. So that's going to be 2,000 more than I can actually pump out there. I need lots of wood. That one thing is certain. So we're going to be upgrading. We'll take the 1669. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some wood frames before I forget. Of course, we're going to be picking some up as we go down. We'll go ahead and make 100. And okay, I don't have any gas in here, but I do have 7 barrels there. So we'll take the 7 barrels down there with us. We can always convert that. We really don't need any bullets on us, or a gun. I guess just in case things got a bit hairy, we could have that, but hairy. So I think I'm ready. You know, I think I'm ready to go. That leaves us about 25 minutes to get to work on this build. Boy, that's a lot of... we'll stick that in there. That's a lot of space in our inventory that's taken up with items. We're only going to have a few slots for stone when we start digging. One positive thing is that I can make a chest at the bottom when we get down there, and I can fill that up with stone. Other thing is, and I kind of made a boo-boo. Well, not necessarily, but I think I'm going to grind out some of the concrete that we see right here with the auger. And I'm going to make, I'm going to put pillars in the place of that. But let's find the corner that I came up on, which is right here. That's where our pet Matt zombie was located too. I'm going to take these off the top because those give them something to hit on. I was hoping when I removed that I wasn't going to drop down. Okay, so not total bad there. Let me assess that real quick. So this bottom layer, okay, yeah, so we would have to pick these up. This layer here, this level of dirt, we're going to make that into concrete. And we'll make this into a pillar, so at least I don't have to destroy the entire wall. We're going to take out some of it. We're not going to do that now because that's a bunch of augering we'd have to do at nighttime, drawing screamers up top. I don't want to do that, but you see here what I did to get back up from the bottom because I wanted to save this collapse for you all. I was a little more than halfway down, I guess, after that one episode, and just off camera, since I had to burn off time for the horde anyway, I finished it on out to bedrock. Pretty sure I got to bedrock. Yep, there's the bedrock. So what I want to do now is I want to make myself a safe place. Because when this thing starts to collapse, hopefully we don't break the physics of the game. You know what? No, it didn't attach up there. Okay, it didn't attach. So we're going to make ourselves a safe place here. This is all going to have to come out anywhere around the edge. So not a big deal. But we're going to get ourselves a little place that we can back off into because this is going to make a mess, a huge mess. And it absolutely could kill us and destroy everything in our backpack if it does. Because I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but if you've ever done a collapse such as this one, and you die, falls on you, there's a really high percentage chance that it will cover up your backpack and make it despawn or disappear, destroy it. So careful with that, careful if you do something like that. If you do a collapse, you don't let it fall on you. Let's see, how many blocks back is this from the edge? So we're going to build all the way up from the bedrock. I hope I planned properly for this. I think I did. All right, well, tell you what, we're going to take this side out first. I am freezing, and I did not grab that puffer cloak. If I need to, I could also always start a fire down here. We're not too worried about screamers at this point. Down here at bedrock. Alright, here we go. I don't know what's about to happen. Really? Are the physics in the game gonna break on me like that? Oh. This would be miserable if I have to grind all this out. I don't think I'm gonna have to, though. I'm just gonna have to piece it. I have to go up and piece it out. It's just too large of a segment to collapse is what it is. I've run into this before. Crow and I on the server are grinding that mountain down. You get too large of a piece to collapse and it just hangs there in the air. Much like you see here. I'm pretty sure nothing was attached up top. So I'm freezing. Physics are broken. Now there's one thing I can do. I can try this real quick, and it has worked before. And I showed you this trick before when you're placing a block and it just keeps being destroyed every time you place it. I'll try that real quick before. Let's place one more frame before I try that. Okay, yeah, it's not coming down. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to, what is it, F1, DM, then we're going to type, not type, we're going to recalc stability. It's going to freeze for just a moment here when everything starts going again. Is that it? Okay, and then DM to turn that off. And let's put a frame up here. Nope, still the same thing. Bet you if we go up top and set something down. The only issue that I have now is that there's only a one gap space here. And then it's attached. I guess if I build up in the corner, it's not that way. Gosh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, man. You know what? To be safe, let's do this. Let's do this. This is so silly that I have to even fight this now at Alpha 15, but I'm sure it'll be something that they fix moving forward. We're going to make this chest. We're going to stick in a concrete mix because we don't need that immediately. Rebar. We'll stick the gas in there and the bullets and the drink. I'm going to need these. I'd hate to lose those repair kits as well. We'll stick the rebar in there. We'll keep this gas on us because we're going to need it moving up to the top here. So there's only one thing I know to do, and we're going to do it. Well, let's start right here first. Let's try it from right here first and see if this actually works. It should. It's got a long ways to drop, not too far. Worst thing might happen is we break our leg. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. Could it be that we're built up, holding it up on the side here? Let's do that now. I thought on the server, we had kind of broken the physics with the mountain we tried to take down, but I was sure. Look at that. See, you can't even stick a frame right there. I was sure that on here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Run! All right, well, we'll pick up the iron lying about. So we get up to the next section, and boy, if I had known that, I would have just kind of finished out doing some of that. But maybe you learn something here when you come across this issue. This is not the first time I've dealt with this. This is a multiple time deal. Sometimes you have to just kind of go around and... Oh, there we go. Oh, this might be bad. No. Did break my leg, though. Oh, boy. Pick up the raw iron. That's a pretty precious resource for us right now with all we're going to need. Oh, goodness. Now I'm going to have to lose these frames. I guess I could build up next to it and take those this time. May actually be safe to stay in the corner, but all it takes is just one stone to hit me and I'm done for. Come on, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, well, that's not so bad then. We can make this work. Hopefully you're learning a little something by watching me do what I do. Sometimes these massive areas that you have to collapse, it just has to be pieced out, little piece by little piece. Need another piece. We're losing a lot of iron here by doing this, but it's alright because it's all going to despawn down at the bottom. Hopefully it doesn't destroy our wood frames at the bottom because we'll die. We will surely die. Alright, we're almost to the top. Look at that. That didn't take long. Alright, so I was really concerned that I was going to have to take it segment by segment, much like you saw me do. I don't even know what's going on right now with the way that looks. Segment by segment. Okay, I think we just broke the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I think we might be dying if I don't get out of here. Tell you what, let's put a little cover over our head. I don't even think that worked. So our frames have just pretty much died on us. FPS went to nothing because of all of this falling. Oh, look at that. I almost froze up completely. I'm 11 degrees right now. I'm gonna... Oh man, I saw a bunch of frames falling. Oh, section fell out at the top. Let's build back up because I need to go get my jacket. That's going to save us having to start a fire. Throw that jacket on. It's just sitting in the mini bike waiting on us. And then we'll go back down to the bottom. We can also splint up our leg while we're up there too. Am I even going anywhere? It doesn't feel like I'm going anywhere. Okay, there we go. Well, I guess it just took that little bit down with it for whatever reason. Let's run over here and get our coat. Splint our leg. Hopefully we have a splint. If we don't, not a big deal. It'll heal. It will heal. No splint. That's okay. Might get our health capped off here just in case something bad happens to us. Gas is down to 8%. Get it up to 21. Make sure we have some left over just in case I use a bunch of it up. Boy, I can't believe I went all the way out here with no splint. What was on this zombie? That's not cloth. We could scrap the bandages and get some cloth. Let's do that. Let's just scrap it and hopefully we get enough. Yeah, we get enough. Yeah, make it work in a pinch. All right, well, back down now that we've collapsed that hole. We'll take our little bit of stone with us to patch something if we need to. Ooh, mountain man. Mountain Man. What are you doing over there, Mountain Man? Let's make a run across this real quick. Run, 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 run. Make sure it's not going to fall. Beautiful. What a hole, what a hole. Now it's that. That just needs to be repaired. Same there. It looks like there's a hole there, but if we try to fill it, yeah, it doesn't need to be filled in. Just need some cobblestone to repair that. I don't want to take too many frames out at one time, or we'll end up with another broken leg. Alright. Oh, just like I did right there. Took some damage. Let's get the old auger out. Tell you what, let's just go to the very bottom level. Take it out from down here. Look at how close it came to our storage chest. A little too close. Scary Mary. Okay, it doesn't need to be repaired, so didn't take any damage, but that was a close one. Nice. Well, if anything in this episode, we set ourselves up for the next 2 episodes because, you know, we recovered from the horde, and then we gathered everything that we needed to gather. And we were able to collapse this beast of a piece of earth right here and get our pit open. That's a deep pit, you know. That's a lot of blocks to drop down. So good. We will have ourselves set up and ready to go for the next couple episodes at least. Go ahead and get our concrete mix back on us. Don't think we need any extra gas. And let's go ahead and lay this sucker out. Lay it out. 7. Right there. It's going to be our... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that look right? Looks right to me. So that's our center. Now, which direction is which? Guess it doesn't really matter which side we put a... We're going to have the pit start about right here. Somewhere right through here. I need to make some quarter blocks to put in our floor. As a matter of fact, I don't think that's right. we could do... Probably going to take this edge around, and I apologize here because I'm just kind of doing some planning for future. This is going to be our entrance for our way up to the top. Right there, leaves us 2 all the way around. But up here, where we're going to have our flooring, I think, while I'm thinking, let me go ahead and make our quarter blocks. Probably should plan that out before I make a bunch of them. Let's do 30. So should I trench that out right there, 1 block around, put cement in there, attach to, because it's going to be too wide like so. You know what? I really don't need quarter blocks. Let's cancel this. I really don't need those. There's going to be no need to have a repair system for under here. There's going to be no need for that. And there should be no need for concern here because I won't actually be in the shaft for a moment when the zombies are coming. So it looks something like that. Now that might be the better idea. That's a little more solid looking there. Okay. So most likely, that's going to be how we do it. Next episode, I will start nailing things off. Let's get our wood frame down so I don't get that confused. There's just going to be a 2 wide spike pit going around the exterior portion of this. You know what? I can go ahead and nail off this real quick, so we know what's what. And I also can't place any more blocks on top unless I do that, so. Very good, exciting, exciting, exciting. It's gonna be a great, it's gonna be a great time right here. Something different, something that I have not tried before. At least the up top portion of it. I've never tried anything like that before. Then let's see, that's 2 blocks down there. 2, yeah. Nailed off down there, it sure is. So 2, and then we'll put one of these here. I guess we could kind of put it right there as well. And then we'll get working on the way up next episode. Right now we'll just frame it to get up and down. Nice. Let's do a triple check before I nail off that spike pit. Make sure, yeah, I got plenty of room underneath here. Put some things, some essentials. Maybe a little crafting station or something. We'll throw our workbench down here. Once again, this is not going to be a crafting base. This is just going to be a horde bunker. So it's not going to be a place that we spend much time outside of a horde. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging here with me. We've absolutely set ourselves up for success for at least for the next couple episodes without having to do base runs and all of that stuff to pick up resources. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.